Okay, so we want to do 13.2 number 10, which asks, what angle does the force 15I plus 18J make with the x-axis? Okay, so picture.
15I.
So 15I is,
15 on the x-axis.
yeah, so vector addition wise, that'd be like 15 little I vectors, right? Those go parallel to the x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to just do this. I'm going to say there's a vector 15I, right? And then what?
18 up for y for j.
Okay, so then there's an 18J vector here, which is just a little longer, right? And so then there's my F vector, which is something like this. Focal? Okay. And I want to know about which thing now?
Angle from the x-axis.
This angle? Okay, cool. Thoughts? Hey, that's a great thought. Arctangent of what?
18 over
Opposite over the adjacent? 18 over 15? Bust. Theta equals this. Done. Okay, so that's totally unfair. Right, because now I'm making Kennedy feel dumb, but I'm only making Kennedy feel dumb because that was pretty clever, Jordan. So what was another option? What did they intend you to do? This, probably?
Yeah.
Maybe. What else could you do? What was the other tool you have for finding angles? Yeah, you could use like law of cosines, you could use law of sines, you could
Law of arctangent.
maybe use that thing about the, oh, this is in 13.2 though, so you don't have the dot product yet. But you could also use the dot product, right? So if we were going to use the dot product, I would take F and dot it with, say, I, right? And this should give you the magnitude of F times the magnitude of I times the
Cosine of the angle.
cosine of the angle between them, right? You guys all see that? Okay, what's the magnitude of I? 1. Okay, so I probably don't need that piece. What's the magnitude of F?
That's just a Pythagorean essentially.
Yeah, that's the Pythagorean theorem, right? So I'd get the square root of 15 squared plus 18 squared. I've got the cosine of theta there. What am I going to get out of dotting I with F?
Oh, because it's the angle from x, which is I, and you want to find it 2x.
Yeah, I just picked a convenient thing parallel to the x-axis, right? It didn't have to be I, it could have been minus I, it could be whatever. The important thing though, right, is that it's parallel to the x-axis and I know how long it is. So I is the most convenient of those. Does that make sense? What am I going to get when I dot F with I though?
Oh, same thing.
So my vector F, right, is 15 comma 18, right?
Mhm.
And I is
1,0.
1 comma 0 in this place, right? So when I dot 15, 18 with 1, 0, what do I get?
15.
15. Do you guys recognize this was a really long way to compute that same triangle? Right? That's the adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. So this is the CAW part of that triangle instead of the TOA part of that triangle. Whatever. Right? There's a lot of ways to skin this particular cat, but they're all going to amount to this kind of thing. Cool?